Jupiter, the king of the gods, once fell in love with a princess named Europa. She was the daughter of the king of Phoenicia and was very beautiful. The great god watched her with longing as she played in the fields with her maidens. But he knew that Juno, his queen, would destroy any mortal who shared her love. Her husband's love. There were cattle grazing in the fields that stretched along the margin of the sea. So Jupiter turned himself into a fiery white bull and joined the other cattle near the spot where Europa was playing. He approached the maiden gently and lowered his great horned head as if to play with her. Europa was enchanted by the friendly beast, so she made a garland to put around his neck. Then when he knelt before her, she climbed up onto his broad back. Holding fast onto his horns, she rode about, laughing, while her attendants called to her, warning her to take care. But no sooner was she in his power than the white bull ran down to the seashore and plunged into the waves. Europa screamed and her maidens cried out, but the bull swam out to sea. Waves broke over them. Europa was very wet and very frightened. Then, to her astonishment, the white bull spoke. He confessed to her what he was, in truth, the god Jupiter. He declared his great love and told her how he had disguised himself to save her from the wrath of Juno. Europa listened and grew calm. She felt flattered that the king of the gods should humble himself for love over her beauty. At last they reached the island of Crete. Here Jupiter resumed his godlike form and hid Europa in a grove of willows, where he could visit her in secret. For many years the god remained her lover, and in the course of the time she bore him 3 fine sons. Jupiter kept them all hidden from the eyes of Juno, but as they grew up, he knew that they must prepare for the world of men. Now it happened that the king of Crete was old and childless. When Jupiter brought this to notice, the lovely Europa and her 3 fine handsome boys, the lonely king longed to make them his own. He asked Europa to marry him, and with Jupiter's blessing, she consented. So Europa became queen of Crete, and her devoted husband adopted the 3 sons of Jupiter. The eldest boy, Menelaus, took his place as heir to the throne, and after the death of the old king, he became one of the most famous of all the kings of Crete.